Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Hello, friends and fellow Monkeyology enthusiasts. We have returned with the next leg of our Curse of Monkey Island playthrough. Apparently, we're not one of the only ones doing so at the moment. But hey, that's the beauty of streaming on Twitch and everything like that. And the more people that love these games, the better. So that's awesome. As you can tell, we just made it to the shores of Blood Island after a triumphant round of high seas combat and insult sword fighting. Was a great stream, the last one. Got to talk to many fans, and it was just a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and hop back into it. We've just been informed that our crew has mutinied, naturally, because this is Monkey Island and guybrush doesn't get to keep a crew. Although Winslow was very loyal. And frankly, you know, hit that again and stop recording it again. Like, oh, remixing recording. All right. That's properly recording again. I wonder how many times I've done that. Anyways. Alas, here we are. Now with no ship, stuck on the shores of Blood Island. Thankfully, this is where we wanted to be. Let's examine this bottle.
It's a bottle of Captain Nick's shaving soap with a cork in it.
It
must
claims
have
to
fallen
be.
from the barber's supplies when the ship wrecked.
It just skipped a few steps right there by biting it directly. I want your hand lotion.
You'd best believe in that. That there hand lotion be for the rough, dry skin.
No, sir. No. Options, both. Thank you. Speed rolling up. What's it?
That can often accompany ship repair.
Indeed.
Haggis?
Aye.
Hi, that's a big bottle of lotion you have there.
That's right, she be. And don't ye be getting any ideas about stealing it. We're sure to be needing it, you see. Carpentry on this tropical climate can and will prematurely age your skin. 'Tis but one of the many hardships a pirate must face daily during this barbarous age. Aye, and if we pirates didn't carry hand lotion aboard all our ships, we'd probably die from the chafing.
Wow, if I were doing a history report on pirates and I included that fact, I'd get an A+. We're talking guaranteed A+. And that A+ just might get you into the college of your choice. Think about it. Mutiny's a big step. Are you sure you won't reconsider?
Aye, lad, we're all agreed. We'd rather feel the spray of detangler in our faces than the spray of the ocean.
Are you sure you don't want to be pirates again?
Aye, we're sure. We'd all rather be cutting hair than cutting throats. Well, except for Bill.
Of course.
Oh, and I am going to do something here because I just realized by looking at my stream that it's not even saying I'm doing that. So, yeah, Hi, Arthur X. I need to drop the stream for a second and launch it again because I'm a dumbass and I didn't update the info, and it's telling the world we're playing Anna's Quest when we're playing Curse of Monkey Island, darn it. So I will be right back on. Sorry for the quick jump here. Yeah, I'm leaving you recording so I can remember I'm a dumbass and not do this anymore. Okay, there we go. Sorry for the. Oh yes, load up stats. Perfect. Yeah, that was fun. I hate forgetting to change over the description because yeah, we were not playing Anna's Quest. We're playing Curse of Monkey Island as scheduled. Today is Thursday, and then we'll be playing more on Saturday, and then again on Tuesday and Thursday. That's fun. That's fun. I want to thank Arthur X, who had popped on right as I was killing the stream to relaunch it. Anyways, hello friends and fellow Monkeyology enthusiasts. We are playing the next leg of our Curse of Monkey Island playthrough, which will include a chunk of previous video, which you may see on my channel that's improperly labeled Anna's Quest and After Dark stream when it is not.
Join me or I'll kill you all.
Of course you will, laddie. By the way, have you got any duct tape, laddie? We're reattaching the mainsail.
No.
That's a shame. I guess we'll have to use nails then.
Are you sure you don't want to be pirates again?
Sorry, lad.
Oh, shoot.
And spin my wheels a little bit. Here.
How are the repairs coming?
Well, lad, things could be worse. There's plenty of lumber on this island, so we'll be able to repair all the major holes in the hull. We'll also be adding a hardwood dance floor on the Lido deck.
Nice.
Hey, it's something we've been talking about for a while.
You mutineers had best beware.
Beware of what?
Well, for one thing, I'll put a terrible pirate curse on you.
Could you be turning Bill into solid gold, like your girlfriend?
I guess that's not much of a threat.
No, lad.
There's no way that I can have even a drop of lotion?
Well, maybe we could make a deal. You see, we need to be repairing the ship. She's leaky as a colander, and for some unknown reason, the ship supplies of tar have been
Super fan of
depleted.
the theme
How the
either.
previous
It's
crew
just,
could set sail
orange.
without any tar aboard eludes me. But the fact is, unless we get us some tar or something like it, we're doomed to this island for good. Aye, I'd give you the whole bloomin' bottle of lotion if you could find me something to patch the ship, so we can be on our way home.
What did you want in exchange for the
Something
lotion?
to patch
We
the
need
ship.
to seal the hull of the ship, but we're out of tar. If you can find a substitute for tar, I'll let you have the lotion.
No, we could continue talking.
You mutineers had best beware.
I'm
Beware
just
of
killing
what?
some time.
Well, for one thing,
It's by the shame of your own guilt. Sea hates a deserter. She'll swallow you.
if I wore a kilt, I wouldn't wear highly polished shoes.
Ugh, by me great Aunt Fergus. You be right, laddie. I had best beware.
You mutineers had best beware.
Beware of what?
Well, for one thing,
Oh, I tried ventriloquism stuff.
the sea hates a deserter, and she'll swallow you up.
No, lad. The sea hates phone solicitors that call at meal times. It'll be the Alps what hates a deserter.
Oh, shucks, I always get those two confused. Are you sure you don't want to be pirates again?
Sorry, lad.
I'll let you get back to work.
I don't have it anymore. I lost lots of shit. Cannot select any of them. So you can cucumbers all sorts of fucked up. And they took it. Just they're jerks. Oh no, but I was having that problem this morning. Like I was saying on the stream actually there the other night. Today's a scheduled stream, so of course I couldn't get my camera to work at all, and I had to like update software to try to shock it, like it was frozen in an off state or something. OBS was like, no, you can't have it back. Oh, and it seems to happen every time I restart my computer, to a point where it just became how I dealt with it was I would then restart the computer and it seemed to work, except didn't today. So I'm like, all right, let's figure this out, because you know we want to actually stream. I also added a droid cam scene so I can use my phone for things occasionally. Not that I'm super sure that that's going to come up a lot, but I always burn through this game
Looks like it was
because
quite a
I know
show.
it from beginning to end very, very well.
Nah.
So I'm really trying to take myself off my regular path and just do a bunch of things and explore instead. Like, let's look at this. What does the billboard have to say?
Feel the power of the ancient volcano goddess in Griswold Goodsu presents High Explosive, the most intense
Yeah.
showgirl cabaret in
And
the
part of the
Caribbean.
reason why my
Starring
PC ends
Wilhelmina
up doing the
Temptress
same
of the
thing all
Caldera,
the time too
1987.
is I'm running all of this off of a laptop. It's a Acer Nitro 5, you know, entry-level gaming laptop. I am in the middle of building a new PC. Yeah, totally. It's the amount of times that, like, because any time at night when we want to sit down and do these after dark streams, it's literally just click go. But because I want to make sure that everything's all fresh and nice and like nothing eating my resources while I'm doing this, I tend to do a restart before a stream, and it always causes me more problems than good. It's fucking hilarious. But when I don't do it, then all of a sudden get massive frame drops, and or at least reporting of it in the comments. So in the middle of slowly building a new PC, and then at least eventually I'll have a reliable desktop. The biggest hurdle with running this all of the laptop is the amount of USB things that I need to have hooked into a goddamn externally powered USB 3.0 hub. That at least I used to run an electronics store, so it was easy to get, but now like I left that job, and then like a year later, they closed that store. And so I'm just like in a place where I can't even go buy a fucking powered USB hub if this crashes. Anyways. Alright. Now I'm taking your jar. And your seat cushion. And I'm gonna scare the shit out of this old lady.
Please, stop touching things. I swear I'll never drink again.
This seat cushion. Yeah, no, I swear anything that it supposedly relies on random. Well, let's take the term RNG right out of it. Just random chance, even. It's gonna and yeah, yeah, no. So, yeah, traffic lights are fucking assholes. I want your refrigerator magnet. Let's look at things. Oh, come on, give me some funny look description. There's nothing in the filing cabinet till we die. Can't do much with the wheel of cheese without the ice pick. Maybe we'll do a quick trip upstairs. Have a hammer. It looks almost more. No. That's funny, I didn't actually click the arrow. I was not aware. Okay. So, how does the poster change? Or... That sounds fun. Yeah, there's nothing. That is totally Elaine Marley. I want to know why there's a painting of Elaine Marley, like... Okay. That's cool, I've never noticed that. I'm gonna have to go do that.
There's something odd about this poster.
Nice. The eye patch wasn't there before. Watch, it's just every time you show up, it gets a little bit more so. But let's scare the shit out of Madame Zima. Oh, let's look at her first.
She's a very atmospheric gypsy fortune teller.
Very atmospheric.
I feel a dark presence coming over me.
Hi there.
No, that's excellent.
Ah,
And I am
Please,
terribly unobservant.
keep it
I've
down.
played this game so many
Oh,
times I haven't
sweetie.
seen that.
Oh, my
And
head.
I remember going through all the various Easter eggs too when the game came out. But well, thank you both for popping on today. That's awesome. And sorry about the issue at the beginning there. Oh, yeah, we're
Hi, I'm
familiar.
Guybrush. And you would be?
I am Madame Zima, mistress of the ancient arts of precognition and augury, diva of divination.
Cool. You're a fortune
And
teller.
yet, like,
Ah,
the voodoo
that
lady
is so much more.
doesn't even know. about
Whatever.
it.
Tell me my fortune.
I do not think you wish to hear. There are things of which a man is better off being ignorant.
It's something we've been dealing
But
with
I'm
a lot
already
up
ignorant
here
of so
too.
many things.
where
I want to know
I'm
my
at.
future.
No, you are
In
not meant
British
to know.
Columbia,
I
Canada.
bet you just can't do it.
It's-
That's the problem. You can't
We've
do
been
it. You're
having a lot
afraid
of
everyone will find out you're
renovictions
just a
because
phony.
our area
You
is
know, I
supposedly
could put a
in an
curse
industrial
on you
boom.
that would make every morsel of food you eat become a ravenous cockroach inside your intestines, giving you the most excruciating death imaginable.
No, I'm just
So
seeing
are
is
you gonna tell me my
all these
fortune or not?
businesses getting
I'm
shut
not
down.
kidding.
Okay, okay.
Everybody wants to say it's chalked up to lockdowns and COVID. I've heard a bit about it, yeah, about how that the there's parts of it that are supposed to be impacting the world at an almost random point sometime this week. So, all right. Well, thank you for joining us for as long as you could, Milcavelli. And yeah, I'll be playing for a bit. That's the plan, at least. So, what's in the cards for me? Fame, fortune,
What's
romance.
in the cards for me? Fame, fortune, romance.
Ah, very
There's
well.
another
We
gentleman
will
currently
consult
playing
the
the beginning of
cards.
this game.
The process of
I will
reading
say
the tarot is a very
that
complex
Charlie,
one.
Captain Goatbeard,
Each
who's from
draw of
this
the
card
cards
and whatnot,
foretells an
he
upcoming
does
event
a
in your
wonderful Dominic Armato.
When
Like, his voice
assembled,
is very
they will
similar,
tell the
and
story
so
of
he
your
does great
future.
voiceover
A
work for it.
future filled with twists and... Ah!
Good Lord, woman, stop that screaming.
What is it? Is that a good?
It is
I
death.
went through an
Well, in the
incredibly
tarot,
long
death just
stream of
means change,
bad luck
right?
with
I mean, it's nothing to
relationships
get
before
worried
I
about,
met my
right?
Yeah,
wife,
sure, whatever you say.
Chelsea,
Now, please
aka
go.
Mistress Unicorn, who joins me on the After Dark streams. In fact, I am still in the process of getting a divorce from my toxic soon-to-be ex-wife, who is my ex-wife. We've been separated for a very long time, and I've been with Chelsea for a long time now. One thing I can say is when you find the person who's right for you, it just feels right. You don't have to hide bits and pieces of anything. You don't have to, because they celebrate who you are. Anyways, I'm nobody to be giving advice with relationships. I've just been incredibly lucky after many, many, many times of not. And I wish you all the best with that. That is, it is not easy to find the right person for you. But, you know, when you do, you'll know. But yeah.
There must be some mistake. Read my tarot cards again.
There is no mistaking your
Really?
fate, Guybrush. The cards
I
do
mean,
not lie.
I
What if you
personally,
insist?
I do
Once
smoke
again,
cigarettes,
it
but
is
I
death.
am not ignorant to the fact that it makes me smell bad and all that. And if you don't want to smoke cigarettes, you don't have to. And if the person broke up with you because of that, then there. Anyways, I don't know anything about your relationship and whatnot, and I personally wouldn't want to take the overstep of trying to say, you know, I don't that I don't know anything about it, but I will say that that real connection is formed over bigger things of whether or not you. In fact, I was smoking cigarettes when Chelsea and I started seeing each other, and she was really, really against cigarettes, and you know, she decided to not hold that against me, and I'm very grateful. Because I do know that it doesn't smell great to people who don't smoke and stuff like that. You know, you're just as accepting of her for smoking the cigarettes as she should have been for you for not smoking them. So, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, that's we need a bunch of cards.
I'm feeling lucky.
Hit me.
Give me another tarot
That's
reading.
not how this
Luck
works.
is not involved here, Guybrush. It is your destiny.
Whatever. Let's see what the cards say this time.
The card says death.
Well, I
Are
mean,
you
that's
sure you're not
potentially
dealing from
better.
the bottom of the deck?
Remember that curse
Karma
I
does have a
told you
way of
about?
doing so.
Okay.
Stop clicking that stuff. How many? I've gotten 3, right? Let's see.
Hit me.
Death.
How many of those cards do you have anyway?
We're going to go ahead and chalk up that neon sign in the background to yet another another bit of technology out of time.
How about giving me one more tarot reading?
This is evil work, guybrush. The fates have conspired
I feel no
against
requirement
you,
to
and no
speak
man
to her
can
about any of
interfere.
it.
Your path has been determined.
Oh shit.
Okay, I get your point. I really do.
Yeah, there's
Just
some
one more
places where
time for
that
guybrush.
stuff definitely doesn't belong. It wouldn't,
Let me guess.
it wouldn't be cool
Yeah.
to have alcohol
Leave
on
this
school
place.
grounds either
Huh?
or anything like that.
You are
It's-
putting us all in grave danger.
That's
Your
not a
very
place for
presence
substances.
will bring us nothing but sickness,
I
tragedy,
personally,
and
as you
death.
probably
Oh,
noticed,
yeah?
I'm an
Well,
enjoyer of substances,
demon!
but there's a time and a place,
Demon!
and that being said, I'm not gonna say I wasn't, pushing the limits of what I was supposed to be doing in high school.
Look, a 3-headed monkey.
Then the
prophecies
prophecies
were
were true.
I love that line.
Where? I don't see anything.
Hey, must have run away.
This is a very bad omen.
Sorry, just checking to see if my wife has returned yet. Anyways, we should go explore more of the great area of Blood Island. There's a graveyard and everything. Not bad at all. Other than having issues with the computer most of the morning, I've been spending most of my last little bit uploading some more videos to my YouTube channel, which are mostly rebroadcasts of this. Previously, I was cutting them up into little half-hour segments, and I was just noticing I wasn't seeing a lot of views in the later videos in the individual playthroughs, so I'm just gonna leave them as raw rebroadcasts now, and go from there and just see how things work out from that point. Yeah, no, we needed more items. Give me all of the inventory. I need this hammer, this chisel, and bug this dog too. Talk to a puppy. Oh yeah, I've had more than a few Dells in my time as well. I had this one that the case fans just decided to go. I figure it was case fans. Frankly, it was a long time before I really. Well, no, I always knew a bit about it. I just didn't like their cases, and frankly, like there was a grinding. Anyways, that's enough. That's enough to say. It made grinding noises. That computer was very appropriately retired. The heck?
He's just not very social, I guess.
No, he's sleeping. Let's get rid of this maggoty biscuit. We're assholes for giving a maggoty biscuit to a blind dog, too, by the way. To be fair,
Hit me.
we get bit for it. I do have an older i7 920 tower that I built in like 2010. Is that the hosting thing again? If so, thank you. If not, I really gotta organize those tones some better. Awesome, thank you again. Let's see. So we got that. Let's rip some hair out of this dog now. 'Cause
Okay,
we're
fella,
jerks
this
that
won't
way.
hurt a bit. Hey, I guess it didn't hurt a bit. He must be shedding.
All right. What else can we look at? Because I'm just sort of like picking. I know what to pick up, so just picking everything up, and
I always
I'm gonna
wanted
burn
one,
through
but...
this if I do that. So let's explore some more. Let's look at the crack.
I can't see anyone in there right now.
No worries. I very much have played this game a billion times. It's more difficult for me to try to not just go through autoplay and just, you know, burn through it.
I can't use the chisel with that.
No, but I think you can with this one.
I can't use the chisel with that. It's locked. Blood Island Municipal Housing for the Deceased.
Yes, I get in there. It doesn't remember how to as well. But we have to make a couple more stops, like for example to this beach. Well, no, I don't think I have that. No, I need the umbrella, which I don't have. So let's go to the beach. I do have the cushion because we need this egg. So what we're doing, and since I've skipped a step here, let's go ahead and look at the recipe book, because this is where I'm supposed to know exactly what I do. The gentleman at the desk there has a terrible hangover, Mr. Goodsoup there. And as such, he won't talk to us about anything. He just gets upset at us. He says, you try to talk to him. Yeah, basically, I'm just poking at the edges and looking at things that I would typically be like, oh, I haven't, you know, it's not part of advancing. So let's, anyways, yeah, there's tons of stuff to enjoy on the, like in the bits and pieces here. I should have, in my Monkey Island 2 playthrough, just went through the entire card catalog for the jokes in there. Although, Rogers rum supplies. Cilantro. Substitute with rum. So that's just like more rum. 1 barrel rum, 2 flasks rum, 1 jigger rum, 3 shots rum, 1 teaspoon of vermouth, and cilantro. And if vermouth's not available, use more rum. Next page, Yellowbeard's Baby, which is a drink you might know from Monkey Island 2 if you have played that. And it's cool to have. What? Phenylalanine? That's running. I guess that's a blending of funny and frightening. No. That was a word stump. So that's Bloody Stump, another one. Quite often a drink that you might not get. The blue whale is very important. Yellowbeard's Baby and the blue whale are absolutely. Phlegm and tonic. Yes, we use this to great effect in Monkey Island 2 to win a spinning contest. Also to spin on Wally a lot and escape LeChuck's fortress. Fun story. The bloated tick. That one's different. Drink tequila. Combine and discard remaining ingredients. Nice. 1 cup tequila. 2 teaspoons maple syrup. 1 pound sugar. 1 juice of 1 salmon. That's been boned, of course. No bone in the juice. 5 teaspoons of curry powder. 2 beets and cilantro. Everything has to have cilantro, by the way. Drink the tequila. Throw the rest of the shit out. Mud, whiskey, iron fillings, bat, egg whites, dash of mocha, 5 milligrams penicillin, dash what? Cilantro. Has to have the cilantro. Pirate's first hangover cure. This is the part that is the important hint to what we're supposed to do next, as we're trying to create a pirate hangover cure for our new friend, Mr. Good Soup, who doesn't want to talk to us because he's like that. We need 1 egg. We just got that. We need the hair of dog that bit us. Well, we just did that too. That's awfully convenient. Now we also need a pepper, and it says, "Be careful. Can cause extreme alcohol-sensitive patients. Consult a physician before using. Do not mix with alcohol before operating rudders or other heavy machinery. Causes extreme drowsiness. Cirrhosis, know the signs. Dizziness, nausea, general unpleasant feeling, death. If symptoms persist, treat with alcohol." What the fuck? Jesus. Blondebeard's top secret biscuit recipe. 2 cups flour, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon yeast, cilantro. Add fly larvae to taste. Why? More times than I could possibly count at the moment. I got this when it first came out. I've probably played it 2 or 3 times every year ever since. I am very much obsessed with Monkey Island. Not in like a bad way. Well, maybe in a bad way. It's cost me a lot of money, but you can see a lot of my collection here, including a statue. That statue, fun fact, is number 1 out of 2,000, or 1 out of 1,000, sorry, of the commercial models made available. I did not hunt that down after. I just happened to have ordered it and got the first one off the line. There's a 3-headed monkey, and there's Sam and Max back there too, and yeah, no, why larvae to taste though? Why did cilantro though? Courtesy of the editor's friend's aunt, who charged 500 pieces of 8 for a complimentary copy of the recipe and has distributed it for free in retaliation. Nice. This page intentionally left blank. Perfect. Alright, so now you know why I'm about to knock this egg out of a tree. I am not just a monster, there is a reason. But because we're not just monsters. Well, I'm gonna start off by just blanket saying I recommend all of the LucasArts adventure games. Externally to that, there's some great Sierra games as well that are worth playing if you want it rawly point and click. That means the later games on a lot of series, though it is worth learning parser, not learning parser like it's some sort of code. You'll literally say pick up object. It's the sentence line that you build in these games anyway. Outside of that, there are some really great ones. Now for modern ones that I've been really enjoying, definitely check out some of the ones that we've been playing on our After Dark stream. Like we're currently playing Anna's Quest. Dedalic Entertainment has made a whole lot of pretty cool adventure games over the years since then. But there's some classics. Check out the Broken Swords games. They're great. Oh, I'm getting a call from my beautiful wife. My apologies. Hey, hon. Okay, good. All right. Okay. I will just 1 second. Love you. Bye. Okay. I have to help bring in some groceries, so I'll be right back myself. Pardon my having to step away at the moment, and I will be right back with more Curse of Monkey Island. I will be back as fast as possible. Pardon me. I realize I haven't eaten yet today. All right. Thank you very much for staying with me, and we're back. Let's hit a tree with a hammer. No, beyond that, I recommend there's some great free ones as well, like Flight of the Amazon Queen and Beneath the Steel Sky, and a bunch that have been made free eventually through ScumVM as well. Play Full Throttle, please. It's a great game. And they recently remastered it. There's also Day of the Tentacle. I already recommended all of the LucasArts games, but if I was to say, like, here's some that are awesome right off the bat, definitely check out those two. Alright, so we have an egg now. Now we have to find a pepper. I feel like I left an important item that I needed back here. Oh. I haven't tried that yet. No. Also, I've been given a hard time for having not played the Wajek Eye games yet, which I need to get on top of. Those are definitely on the list for ones we're gonna play next, probably on the After Dark ones. And I think I'm gonna start using the collected After Dark footage to start doing review content through my YouTube channel as well. Pardon me. Okay, so where do I get the umbrella again? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Wait, do we have the cards still? No. And those cards are useless for that. Oh wait, is the pepper even up top? No, that's just where the water is. Pepper's just right there. We don't need to go up top yet. Please. Yes, although it's mostly a rebroadcast of these playthroughs so far. So I've been playing through the LucasArts Adventure Games chronology since about January. And that starts with Maniac Mansion, then Zack McCracken, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Loom, etc. And I've been going through, and now I'm at Curse of Monkey Island. Next game will be Grim Fandango, then Escape from Monkey Island, and then I'm gonna start the LucasArts adjacent titles, like the Telltale games, the first and Max of Monkey Island, but I'm trying to stick to the chronology for it. And yeah, so I have cut up rebroadcasts of my playthroughs of those games on my YouTube channel there, and eventually I'm gonna start some retrospectives. Like I'm currently working on one for Maniac Mansion, and again I'm gonna release those chronologically as well, ideally, or I'm gonna get dissuaded from one and just jump into the Monkey Island ones like I've wanted to do this whole time, but I'm also trying to not just fanboy over Monkey Island all the time. You know, it's worth it though. Monkey Island is incredible. Thank you very much. So well, I don't have a ton of followers and whatnot. I have far more on my Twitch channel than I do on my YouTube channel. And even then, that's not much. The truth is, I love playing these games, and I love playing them with other people. To a point where I'll randomly jump on other people's playthroughs of these games. So, just seemed like something fun to do, especially with this all like living a different world, essentially these days. So, hey. Plus, had more time to do it, which is never realized. Very, very low risk. We don't need to cemetery though. We have all the bits and pieces we need for our drink. Alright. That combined with the pie panel much later in the game. To go give him the ingredients to our hangover cure.
Boy, do you look terrible.
Stop shouting! What is that?
That smelly old dog bit me and left me with a handful of his hair.
Shh! Thanks. Oh, that'll be perfect for my hangover remedy.
I found this egg for your hangover remedy.
Shh! Thanks.
Also, thank you very much for your follow at Dagiot. Oh, I'm not sure. I probably didn't pronounce that right, but thank you very much for following. That's awesome. And thanks for joining and watching today. And let's give him the pepper.
Here's a wild pepper for your hangover remedy.
Shh! Thanks. That's all the ingredients I need. Let me quietly mix up a dose.
The music in Monkey Island has always been great. For not as calm, the Booty Island music on
Much better.
well, Booty Island
Yeah,
and Monkey Island
you
too
can take the rest.
is just one that I enjoy having on in the background regularly.
I'd like a drink, please.
Sure. What will you have?
Give me a big fruity drink with an umbrella in it.
Good choice. It's a delicious taste of the islands, made with lemon, grapefruit, and ground beef.
Hey, don't I get one of those decorative umbrellas to go in my tropical drink?
I don't think we have any. No, I'm wrong. I do have this one.
Perfect. Alright. I mean, we can talk to him again after.
That opened it.
Well, no. Sir, why would you? No.
That makes the drink oh so much more appealing.
Important PSA.
It just occurred to me that mixing medicine and alcohol is a really stupid and possibly lethal thing to do. If I were a real person instead of a lovably inept cartoon character with the potential for a few more sequels, I wouldn't even consider it. Skull! That's odd. It's supposed to cause drowsiness. I don't feel the least bit drowsy.
Could it be?
In fact, I feel,
So then the Undertaker says, I wanted to be a pallbearer, but I couldn't stop coughing.
You crack me up, Mort.
So what's with the new guy?
Oh, he's been like that for an hour now. Passed out cold. He'll come around.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I guess that's the end of the game then.
What with him being the main character and all. Funny. I didn't think you could die in LucasArts adventure games.
Well, maybe they're trying something different.
When I should take care of him.
Would you? It's bad for business having him just lie there.
Rest in peace and all that.
I like how they very yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, no, I died. Except,
I'm not really dead.
yeah, that.
Oh, come on, cut it out. It won't open. I'm trapped. Help!
No, we're good. We're good. No. However, we have some bad
Yikes.
karma, to be totally
Where's
honest.
that telltale pounding coming from? It's coming
We
from
did
within one
something
of
in the
these
last
coffins.
game. Something
From
horrible.
The dead. The dead that surround me.
We
It's no
locked a
horrible secret.
salesman in a coffin
They'll never let me rest until I
and
paid
left,
for the wrongs I
and it's
committed against.
been long time.
Wait a second. I don't have a horrible secret.
You do though, but you just don't remember enough to care. Let's look at this.
I think that knocking is coming from inside this coffin. I can't open it. Go into the light.
Let's do this. No, worse than a zombie. An insurance salesman.
Phew, I'm glad to be finally out of that thing, even though it was a spacious, comfortable model with plenty of leg and headroom. Well, hello there. Say, you look familiar.
Yes, well,
Of course, Guybrush Threepwood. You're the one who locked me in there in the first place.
well, you see, I've been meaning to.
No, I won't hear of it. That was the
His
best time of my life. Gave
reality
me plenty of time to think, you know?
defying
To think about
coach
the
as
things that
well.
really matter. I don't know if you've considered this, son, but live burials are not an altogether uncommon experience here in the Caribbean.
Not really, no.
I wasn't aware of that.
Not to mention pirate raids and deadly sea battles, huge man-eating reptiles, dangerous quicksand pits, trigger-happy duelists, and of course, those pesky undead. Have you ever thought of what would happen to your loved ones should this gruesome fate befall you?
No, but
Well, of course, you have plenty of
An
time to think
industry
about it.
whose business
Or do
model
you?
relies on preying on fear.
I'm one of the lucky ones. I've been there.
Not saying
It's
there
given
isn't
me a
value
whole
to
new
it.
perspective on
Insurance
life.
is
A
very
life that I'm going to
helpful
devote to making
when
sure
you
people's life
suddenly
insurance
have a
needs
giant
are
cost
met.
over
Here,
your
take one of my business cards I've had made up.
but the way they
if
sell
you've
it
been locked in
is
that
pretty
coffin,
skeevy.
how are you able to have business cards made?
Now's not the time to worry about the technicalities, son. Now's the time to ask yourself, are you covered?
Also trying to get them
Run
to
along
pay
now
out some
and
pain
let
in
me
the
set up
ass.
my office.
We're trapped in here. The door's locked.
Nonsense! This is one of Stan's cozy crypts, all equipped with a patented secure lock release mechanism. Just
Awesome,
jiggle the
thank you
handle.
very much. Pardon me. Fun time. But thank you. And hope cleaning goes well for you. And thanks again for joining and just everything. Alright. He's gonna need some time to set up his new office, which, I mean, Stan cares not about such silly things. Hey guys.
Hi, guys. I guess you'll be wondering how I came to be back from the dead. No questions for the dead guy come back
Oh
to
my
life?
gosh, a snake.
No questions like, is there life after death or is there a heaven? Will there be adequate parking? Fine. Be that way. I wouldn't tell you about the hereafter if you begged me.
Taking your tip jar.
That jar's for my tips.
Not
Put
anymore,
it back.
it's not.
But I was gonna put a whole lot of money in it.
No.
Too much for me to carry around with me. So I'm gonna have to take it with me and fill it up.
Oh, okay then.
Cheese. Go. Just let your hand into the pocket with you. Into the pocket, indeed. Pardon me. Pardon? Okay, not me. There's a nail here. We're nail hoarders. So we're gonna take all those. I left the nails in the thing. We gotta go back and get those other nails. They're really important. I didn't know that you caught a 50-inch snake while cleaning your house. And yeah, I thought I was hearing my wife holler for me again. Of course.
I'd better get rid of this incriminating picture frame.
I love how it's like, what? If you can do things like that, Guybrush, that's helpful in other places.
What?
What? Do that more, please. You're a wizard, Guybrush. I didn't have to go in here. Not yet. Not for that part. First, vandalism.
There, I've cut out the face.
Perfect. Now let's fool this person into thinking we're part of his family. We're gonna start incepting this right now.
Ah, there's nothing like family. No matter what may happen in the topsy-turvy
Looking at a
world
picture
the
of his
Caribbean
great-grandfather
resort
that
business,
now has my
I can
face.
always relax in the knowledge that I come from good, wealthy stock. Breeding. That's what's important. Breeding and culture. Just like Grandfather Lambert. Breeding, culture, and lots of really old money. It makes a man proud.
Think I might choose the name Hearty Beef and Potato.
It's funny. I don't remember Grandfather Lambert as looking so common. Oh, weird. It's like his eyes follow me. Pictures like that really creep me out.
Yeah, he's got the Adrian Ripburger low mouth. Yeah, I have the laminated business card, which is an important part of how I get into a different room. But I need those nails that I left there. He's a damn fool.
You've convinced me. I want to buy some insurance.
A wise choice, and one you won't soon regret. The question isn't whether or not you can afford to buy an insurance policy, it's whether you can afford not to. Speaking of which,
Once again, I want to
can
thank
you afford to
everybody
buy
for
an
joining
insurance
us
policy?
today. We are
Well,
playing
how
The
much
Curse
does
of
it
Monkey
cost?
Island.
Oh, that depends on a
Currently
variety
playing
of
this
factors.
through
How much
ScumVM. As
coverage
much
you
as I
need,
wanted to play
how much
this
you're
in its
willing to
original
spend,
interpreter,
all sorts of highly complicated
and
sliding
I
scale
tried
insurance
using
equations and such.
the updated
But I won't
launchers
bore you with
that were
all
made
that.
by
Just
Benny
let me
Boy,
ask you this.
and it
How much
was
money do you have?
unfortunately hitting
Well, I've got
repetitive
these wooden
glitches.
nickels.
And
I
ScumVM,
see.
thankfully, has
Maybe I've
had some
confused you
active
somewhere along the line.
development
Well,
over the
nothing would
last,
please me more
20
to send
years
you
or
out
so
here
of its
with the peace of
existence.
mind that your family will be provided for in the unlikely event of your death. I have to
So
run a
it's
business
dealt
here.
with some
If you can at least show me
bugs
some
and
collateral,
whatnot
I
that
can give
didn't
you a
exist back
policy.
when the games were being actively supported by official means. Have just grown from the changes of how Windows has changed. What about an enormous uncursed diamond? This empty bottle. Yeah. Authentic
This
pirate tooth.
authentic pirate relic. A genuine tooth from an actual pirate.
It's fucking
Only
gold.
one of its kind.
Is that real gold?
The finest known to man. Not much spit on it either anymore.
Now you're starting to speak my language. All right, let's find a coverage plan that suits your needs.
I lived my life.
And
in
you can rest
sales
assured that you
retail
provided for
a
your
long
family
time.
well after your
It was
unfortunate departure.
commission-based
What are the terms
sales,
of this
so
plan
we
exactly?
did use
It's quite simple, son.
um,
When you die, whoever holds that policy
advanced
gets
sales
a lot
tactics,
of money.
usually
of money?
found
Wow.
on like
Wow is right. Now I want you to be careful out there.
car sales floors
Okay, I
and
will.
stuff.
Thanks.
No, I'm serious. I
So
want
I'm
you to be
familiar
very,
with the
very
Stevie
careful.
sales.
Will do.
Made an effort of never becoming one, but because they do well, but then they get fired because their skeevy tactics get called out in the long run, and somebody ends up having it. Even if everybody around, oh, he's so successful at it, you should do what he's doing. But at the end of the day, when that practice hits the public and they're like, oh my god, that's so dishonest and stuff, somebody has to take a fall, and it's the guy who fucking came up with it every single time. Honesty is better. Honesty is better. Gain regulars, people who trust you. They come back to you, then you can live off of trust. So I got my insurance with them now. Okay, so now we have to continue to fake our way into the Good Soup family line. Because we need our way into that crypt. Step 1. This room. Well, we already did step 1 technically when we showed him that. Aha.
I guess I'm better at this pirating thing than I thought. It worked.
And now. I never ever go in the wardrobe.
It's so musty that I don't want to open it up.
Good call. Probably not nice. Oh, and then there's this dead guy. But you know, that's just normal. So, some backstory
not
that
sure if that's
I
strong
didn't
enough to
talk
hold.
to Good
I might
Soup
need one
enough
more
to
nail.
give you guys is this room is supposed to be haunted. You're seeing the reason why. Minestrone, Good Soup, and this fine gentleman. Oh, wait, we need one more nail. One more nail. Did I not pick up the one more nail? Bet you I didn't. Okay. So, going to pick up the one more nail. Oh, it's right here. Because I knocked the painting out of the wall by hammering the nail out of the wall. That nail fell on the floor as well as that, and I just didn't grab that. Now, when I bring this back down... So they're all super paranoid about
I'm not
this
sure
room.
if that's strong enough to hold it.
And they
I
don't
might
come
need
up
one more
here.
nail.
Which is also why this guy's fucking dead as well. So, Mr. Good Soup and this guy were a couple. Yeah, Bill Tiller did an amazing job with all the backgrounds, the clouds, the curly clouds, which has just become such a thing that I associate with his artwork and Monkey Island as a whole, to a point where my artist friends, whenever they draw me a picture, they always throw the curly clouds in because they're like, hey, here's a way for us to throw the obsession that you have into this, and it's awesome. It's always thoughtful.
There. The bed has been nailed down. That ought to do it.
Pick up the book. We need the book. So, I guess I should go down and actually talk to Good Soup about some of this stuff. Let's also read this. The Good Soup.
The Good Soups. A Life in Pictures by M.M. Good Soup.
Later on, I'm gonna sling the shot. Well, I guess more appropriate would be. It's not a sling. Why can't I remember? Brain holes. Anyways, eventually I'm gonna slingshot him into the fucking graveyard from right there in that room. Okay, let's just talk to him. I need a mirror, so I better swap that.
You just stole that mirror, didn't you?
Nope.
No, I didn't. It's right there. Look.
I guess you're right. Oh dear, I'm starting to look old.
It's from all that drinking.
Mind your own business.
Alright.
What do you know about the lost ring of Blood Island?
Let's get the story of those
That's
guys.
a very sad chapter in my family's history. My great
better
aunt
at telling
Minnie
it than I
Story
am.
Good Soup was a well-to-do member of Blood Island society. Her one weakness was her romantic nature. She had a thing for pirates, one in particular. He came into port, she fell instantly in love, and they were engaged within the week. Then, on the eve of their wedding, he stole the fantastic Good Soup diamond from her ring and sold it to smugglers on Skull Island. She wore the empty engagement band on her finger until the day she died, which was not long after. Some say she still haunts the Good Soup family tomb. It is a sad story, is it not?
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't listening. Could you repeat that?
Get lost, Chowderhead.
Get lost, Chowderhead. Funny thing, I wasn't listening to him either, but I don't need to repeat that story. That was more for everyone else that's been in mind. How can I get out
How
to
can
Skull
I get
Island?
out to Skull Island?
Well, there used to be a regular ferry out to Skull Island.
Used to?
One cold night, so the tale goes, the Welshman set out in his dinghy. The deep
The moral
fog
of
around
all of
Skull
these
Isle
tales
obscured
just
even
seems
the
to be
moon,
that
but the
nobody
Welshman
on
could
this
see
island
distant
helps
light of the
anybody
Blood Island
at
lighthouse.
all.
When it
They
rode
just
half the
constantly
distance, the
just
light in
sit
the
there
lighthouse
and let
was
people
mysteriously
die or
smashed.
get lost.
And
Like,
the poor
nobody
Welshman
does
was
anything to
lost,
help. They don't even really
almost
seem to
never be
move.
seen again.
Almost.
Well, there are those who say that late at night, if you stare into the fog long enough, you may see the flying Welshman rowing in his ghostly dinghy, lost for all eternity.
Creepy. How's business?
Oh, I need another drink.
Not good, I take it.
Just look around. No guests, no food, no entertainment. Not even the
Single
cannibals
treat.
will come here. My only regular is a spooky old fortune teller who gives everyone the creeps. No offense, Madam Ziva.
Pax on your firstborn.
Yes, right.
Maybe if you tried a more aggressive marketing scheme.
I've tried everything. Pamphlets, stickers, extensive print campaigns. I even tried
Did he
passing out
mention the
vials of
LeChuck
my own blood
connection? That
imprinted with the
LeChuck stole the
slogan,
ring
"My
and
parents went
broke
to Blood Island,"
Minnie's heart.
and all I got was this lousy
Ran off.
plasma sample.
That's just gross.
Well, with the benefit of hindsight, I suppose it is.
LeChuck is a cat.
Well, maybe if you booked some more entertainers.
I booked a juggling act here a while back, but that didn't work out.
No.
Rather a moody guy. Kept talking about suffering when his arm.
We just left that guy
The
on
guests
Puerto
hated him.
Pollo.
They actually cheered when he burst into flame during his firewalking act.
Maybe if you focused on Blood Island's rich history.
What history? The island has a windmill and a lighthouse. There's not a whole lot to see.
I mean, that's fair and true.
That's a shame. Sorry I brought it up. I don't believe we've met. Who are you?
I am Griswold, last of the good soups and proprietor of this
Last
hotel.
of the good
You may have
soups.
heard of us and our soup restaurant resort empire that stretches across the Caribbean.
Well,
This was once our proudest resort. In recent years, however, hard times have befallen the family Good Soup and left me alone in this rotting
In regards
hotel.
as
The
well
Good Soup
to the
Plantation
beautiful art of
Resort
this
Hotel
game,
and Casino.
community member and just all around imagey badass Laser Swart has been doing some of those Earthscan upscaly type things, and he's been working on trying to draw to get as much of the original look back, at least to the cover art and that sort of thing. It's worth looking into if you're interested in that sort of thing, because you can see a lot more of the pencil strokes and stuff of Tiller's art post-processing. Hey, it's got the hook hand now. That's awesome. All right.
I thought if I died, I'd be buried with your aunt.
Well, isn't it obvious?
You're
Can't
not a
be
good
buried
soup.
in the Good Soup family crypt unless you're a member of the Good Soup family.
Member of the family, huh? Uncle Griswold, it's me. Don't you recognize me?
Recognize you?
Hearty
I've
beef
never
and
seen you
potato.
before in my life. What is your name?
Hearty beef and potato.
Hearty beef and potato.
Hearty beef and potato?
Hearty beef
I
and
come
potato.
from good Irish stock.
I don't recall having any relatives with that name.
Look at me. Don't I look just like a good soup?
Now that you mention it, you do bear a slight resemblance to my great-grandfather, C. Lambert
Christopher
Goodsoup.
Lambert,
Clammy?
good
My
soup.
folks back home used
I
to tell
don't
me
know
all
why
the
they
time.
decided to
You're the
throw in
spitting image of
Christopher
old
Lambert,
Chowder good soup.
aka
Well,
the
I think
Highlander,
you're
aka
right.
also
I wonder why I didn't see it
Smarmy
before.
Raiden from the original Mortal Kombat movie. Familiarize yourself with Christopher Lambert. I just love that he's like C. Lambert. That's perfect. There can only be one. I could just talk about good
I
soup
could just
history
talk
all
about
day.
good soup history all day.
How about that first fateful journey made to the Caribbean?
You mean
Oh, you mean the one
he
that
don't? He's gonna check the hint book. One sec.
Baron Salmon Bisque the Good Soup began in 1621?
Exactly. He landed on Scab Island with just a spoon and a dream. In just 4 short years, he had formed the largest chain of all soup restaurants in the Western Hemisphere. By 1635, he had driven the entire Van Salad family out of the Caribbean and had a restaurant empire that
Good soups
spanned
versus the Van
globe.
Salads.
Actually, the Van Salads were not driven out until 1637, and the Good Soup chain of restaurants and resorts never did become popular in the South Pacific.
Yes, we are. Oh, all right.
Whatever. No.
Well, son, it looks
Nobody
like
likes
you're
being
right.
schooled in a
Welcome
subject they
back
feel
to
they're
the
an expert
glorious
of.
name of Good Soup.
I'm, honored.
Especially
And as a
when
good soup,
they are
you're
wrong in
welcome
their
to every
assumptions.
benefit the name provides. Instant prestige
I
around
think we can
Blood
all
Island.
say that. and
A
speak from
10%
experience
discount in
at
any
one
of the
point
good
or
soup
other.
resorts in the Caribbean. And, of course, medical, dental, and a 401k. And the best thing of all, if you should happen to drop dead, you will be buried in the extravagant
His-
Good Soup family
His
crypt.
neckerchief is so static.
It's as if
compared
all my
to
dreams have
the
come
rest of
true.
the top of his torso. Okay, now it's moving. Okay. Just that one enemy. Cool. Still got that Rip Burger thing going on though. Alright. Got my insurance policy, got that. We're now officially a Good Soup family member. So let's fucking die again.
I'd like a drink, please.
Right.
Bear me. You get to pick it again. Drink it. Pardon me. Once we died again.
Oh dear. He's had a sudden and completely unexpected relapse of death. Ah, and just as we were getting reacquainted, as his kinsman, it is my duty to give him a proper burial. It is my solemn vow. Young, hearty beef and
Yay.
potato shall be buried in the Good Soup family crypt.
All right.
Alright, so there is an Easter egg here that's worth getting, and if you're familiar with the Monkey Island games, you may have heard of the Stump Joke. Now, if you haven't played any of the, I think it's only available in the EGA version and the original VGA floppy version, pre-CD version, which shared the same interface as the 16-color EGA. The Stump Joke, where in the forests of Melee Island, while wandering around, if you found this stump and you examined it, he would then tell you, oh, this opens up into a series of catacombs. I think I might be able to just squeeze through. And you get a pop-up saying insert disk 22 to continue. And that doesn't, of course, exist. And then they're like disk 104, I think, or disk 106. And it continues a little bit. Haha. We didn't have any of those discs, so he's like, okay, I guess I can just skip that part then. And that was the joke. Anyways. So I'm going to actually throw a courtesy save here because I have experienced many glitches during my previous attempts at playing through. So we're going to throw this here. To be fair, I always use unstable development builds of ScumVM. That way that I can use it for whatever latest feature they're testing out in their non-stable releases. Let's look at this crumbling hole.
Hey, there's a hole in the ceiling of this crypt. I think I might be able to squeeze through.
This
Wow,
being
it's a
the
tunnel that
stump.
opens on a deep, dark forest.
Boom,
It
boom,
looks
boom, boom,
familiar somehow,
boom, boom,
as if I've seen it
boom,
in a
boom,
dream.
boom, boom,
Or maybe it's...
boom,
I don't
boom,
know.
boom, 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 boom.
Great
boom,
jumping
boom, boom.
monkeys! A terrifying horde of stunningly rendered rabid jaguars.
Stunningly rendered.
They're coming right at me.
Stunningly.
Whew. It's a good thing I couldn't get through that hole. I'd be done for.
That is a fair question. Hey, look, it goes.
Yikes.
What's up? Let's talk to the ghost bride. Him. Hi.
Oh, hello there.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I am Minnie Good Soup, last in a long line
found
of
Minnie.
eligible Good Soup debutantes.
Ding.
I was buried
Find
here
Minnie,
exactly
yes.
1 week after my wedding day. A wedding day that
Smoke
never
break time.
came.
What
By
happened?
Minnie at Smoke Break Time.
I was the belle of Blood Island.
How many people can claim that?
Oh, how the lads adored me. I was courted by the richest, most handsome men in the Caribbean.
Ouch.
But all my suitors bored
Never
me to
pleasant.
tears.
The
I wanted someone dangerous.
exaggeration
I
that they
wanted
show in
a pirate.
Family Guy
By
every
the
time
way,
Peter bashes
what
his
do
knee, or
you
frankly
do
anybody
for a
bashes their
living?
knee. It's not an exaggeration at
Inspector.
all.
Oh,
It fucking hurts.
then one day,
Knees
a
are
real
bullshit.
pirate sailed his
Knees
ship
are
into the
not
bay.
something that
I
you know.
fell for him instantly, and we
They were
became
designed
engaged.
badly.
But he
Their
left me
giant
standing at
weakness,
the altar,
they just
and I
become
died of a
bigger
broken
weaknesses
heart.
as you get older. They stop doing their
Wow.
one job on you,
That
and then
bites.
they just hurt
Oh, I
every time
know.
you do it. Like, knees are bullshit.
Were there any other suitors you found attractive?
Charles de
Well,
Goulash.
There was
one I
one
could
I could have fallen for. Young Charles de Goulash. He had such a radiant smile.
What happened to him?
You know, it's funny. I don't know. He checked into the hotel one night and I never saw him again.
Well, what
What
happened to him?
that young man you liked so much?
Why, the last time I saw Charles, he had checked into the hotel.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today. Oh, and enjoy Secret Files. And yeah. Thanks for your follow, and the conversation is great. And no, I'm familiar with what you're going through as well. I mean, I think I've said that a little bit much to a point where it's getting harder to probably believe, but it's very true. Actually, I had I'm narcoleptic, so I do. Although in regards to my legs giving out, I had my a period of time in high school where I actually had to use a knee brace because my leg would randomly bend sideways on me, causing me to fall for various reasons. So I weirdly familiar with that sort of situation too. But yeah, sorry to hear though, and it's never any fun. And what happened?
Go into the light.
If only it were that easy. I'm afraid I can never leave this crypt until I'm married.
Right.
Are you
After she's done her little bit
attached?
here, now see, I had that happen too. Now in this case, for me, I had a gym teacher, a PE instructor that basically tried to kill me. Like, of course, he wasn't actively trying to kill me. He figured, no, he couldn't possibly, but his ignorance could have killed me. I had pretty bad exercise asthma and so I was supposed, I didn't need to have my gym strip there because instead I lifted weights for gym and we got, typical bleachers, stairs up and down, seats everywhere, made of concrete, giant alcoves on either side where the entrances to the gym are. Because I didn't have my gym strip and because he really didn't like the fact that I had an exemption to certain parts, he decided to make the entire gym block run bleacher laps for the entire block and said it was my fault. So after doing all that, I guess his plan was also for me to get my ass beat after by everybody who were already giving me a hard time. I guess thankfully my asthma kicked in and I ended up passing out and falling down the bleacher stairs there, and at one point I was above one of the alcoves and I almost pitched off head first from that and just barely got caught. So I'm like, okay, I'm done with this, and it went off, and I have to go to the office to report him for, basically trying to kill me or at least get my ass beat. And he race, you know, he was a large man at that time. Heavy dude. I'm no one to talk, especially not these days. I'm a bit hefty myself. But never seen that man move so fast. And he was a PE teacher, but he was determined to get to that office ahead of me to tell his side of the story. So yeah, some teachers suck, man. They shouldn't be in it. That guy ended up becoming part of the damn part of the school board too. How do you deal with that? Oh yeah, they run the schools that run shit now. Anyways, thankfully there were some great teachers that I had though over the years too, so I try to remember those parts so I can have fond memories of school. It's worthwhile. But anyways, I will be right back. I'm going to cut for a quick bio break here, and then I shall return. And then I am going to dupe Minnie into giving me a ring. Cheers.
Yes.
What a shame. You sure have pretty eyes.
And back. Let's see how far we can get before we run out of time. More than likely, when my wife gets home with the children from school, I'll be stopping to help her with our massive amount of 5 children. So.
How do I get out of this crypt?
There's no way out of this crypt for either of us. I must haunt this lonely tomb until I've married a man I truly love. And you can't leave because the door's locked.
Well, don't worry. I will catapult. That was the word I was trying to find earlier that didn't exist in my head, and that's ridiculous that occurred. I will catapult your former lover to you. Do not worry. No. I hope ATM is feeling well. He was just got his second dose. Yeah, I do hope he's feeling all right. Yeah, we have 5 boys. We have the starting lineup of a hockey team, and they're all different people because that's how that works, right? So, and but it does keep the 2 of us on our toes quite a lot. How do I get it?
This is just a shade too creepy
Peace
for
out,
me.
ghost
I'm
lady.
leaving.
Well, I mean, they're all. The oldest one is about to turn 8. And they can get along very well, but not all the time, and they probably won't until much later. I grew up with brothers as well, and you know, we didn't really get along great until later on when we grew up, and that's only when you get on the same page as your sibling later on. And that doesn't always happen, you know, so. But we hope, and we just try to make sure that they care and look out for each other. We're a blended family. I have 2 from my previous relationship. Chelsea has 2 from her previous relationship, and then we have 1 together. No, I'm not talking to Minnie again. Get distracted in the... Ooh, crowbar. Gotta love crowbar. Ooh. Yeah, no,
This is going to be so cool.
He thinks he's so sneaky. I'm gonna throw another save here just in case I'm missing something else. Well, I did that for right there. I guess it really doesn't need the extra one. This is just in case ATM pops on. It's like, hey, did you do this Easter egg and whatnot? And I'll load that up and go back and do it again. Let's go look in this crack. Nothing's gonna fall on us. That Murray.
Oh, I'm not going to do that again. I think I broke my skull. I'm all skull.
Ouch.
It's your own fault. Stop scaring me like that.
He's
So I
Murray.
can scare you? Really?
Well, startled is more like it.
Oh.
But startled in a terrified kind of way.
Yeah,
You really
no,
are very scary.
So
Don't talk down.
I have two brothers. One
really
is
don't have any
8 years
choice.
older than me.
I saw you get out
The
of that
other
crypt.
is my foster brother and is a year older than
No,
me.
I was only faking.
My foster brother moved in because we were friends, and then we stopped being great friends after that. And then we got
So what
to
you're saying is
get
that you
along
only love
again
me for my legs.
later.
Something like that.
And it was over silly things that didn't need to be, but God, were they important to us back then. And, you know, life is long and weird, and we've since gotten over all that. And me and my oldest brother, James, we didn't really spend a whole lot of time together during the later part of growing up. And so we got back on the same page years and years later. Like a decade later. But yeah, no, I'd give anything for either of those dudes. So it's important to not let minutia from the past block it. It's so easy to hold on to small things that really aren't important. But then again, there's some big ass things, and those things you never let go of. And it's important that you don't, because they were terrible. So like everything's different. All right. So,
Hey.
can I talk to you here, or did I just skip that whole
I don't want to get
conversation?
caught up in a conversation with
I
Murray
did.
right now.
But now I got Murray as a selectable object, which is awesome.
There, I poked holes in it.
Just because I like poking things. Now, we need to apply paste to this arm. Need something in there.
I can't see where the arm is going from here. Hey, mister! Help!
What? Who's there? Who said that? Who's scaring poor old Mort, the gravedigger?
There's been a horrifying mistake. I've been buried alive in the Good Soup family crypt.
All right. This joke has gone far enough. You kids should be ashamed of yourselves.
Jeez.
It's no joke. I'm really trapped in here.
Crazy kids with your long hair and your Baroque music. Fool me
All
once,
right.
shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
You must love horror stories to own all these collectibles.
Reading fantastic stories about the dead helps me keep my mind off my work.
Where's a LeChuck mask? I'm gonna say that's a zombie pirate LeChuck mask.
I'm gonna go sulk in the darkness now.
Have a good time.
It is.
Looks like a Halloween mask. I can't reach. Nah. I've got it.
Hey, what happened to the light?
Murray, say something scary.
Boo! I am a fearsome skull! I don't think it's working, Guybrush.
I better think of something else.
Well, this is fun.
Murray, be fearsome.
Be fearsome,
Okay.
Murray.
I am one of the living dead. Fear me. Release me. Hey, look at me. I'm a ghost here.
That's just pathetic.
Well, find that. I didn't click on the right part. The real secret is to click Merc on the lantern.
Murray, do your stuff.
Okay. Ah!
Beautiful
Mortal
animation.
fool, release me from this wretched tomb. I must be set free, or I will haunt you forever. I will hide your keys beneath the cushions of your upholstered furniture. And never more will you be able to find socks that match.
All right, hang on. I'm coming.
Great work, Murray.
I was terrifying, wasn't I? My demonic powers have made me omnipotent.
Uh-oh. Looks like the lantern ran out of oil.
There, it's open. Now shuffle off and give me peace.
Shuffle off and give me peace, he says. Deal with this. Alright, see. We are just that darn good at getting out of...
Well, Murray, are you ready to continue our heady adventuring? Murray? Where'd he go?
Do you have a reservation? Let's take a ride. On the windmill. Going up, sir. Indeed, sir. Let's look at the barrel. What's in there? It's sugar water.
It's full of fermenting sugar water used for making rum.
Which we, of course, want to have some of that. So.
It's full of sugar water now.
Now the lower door is unlocked. You no longer have to ride the 3D windmill. In.
Okay.
Okay. So we can now go to here.
This village is deserted. How curious.
Really very familiar, to be totally honest. And if you played The Secret of Monkey Island, it would be very familiar. You came to a very similar abandoned village, or seemingly abandoned village. At that point, a block of tofu. That's gross.
Well, I haven't got any use for this fruit.
So eat it.
I'm not hungry right now.
Get it.
It's a table covered with different fruits and vegetables. Very classy. Nah. Well, I haven't got any use for this fruit.
You don't? Alright, well, I'll take your auger. I'll take your measuring cup.
That looks like a mask.
Thanks, Andy. Hey, look, it's... I know that guy. Hey! That-
You look familiar somehow.
Perhaps it's because I look like a big lemon.
Oh, yeah. but it's more than that. We've met before, back on Monkey Island.
Ah, Monkey Island. We had a nice village there. Rent-controlled huts close to the good schools. Those were the salad days, so to speak. Till they put in that darned carnival.
Carnival?
Yes, carnival. Just as soon as they put up the first tent, whoosh!
And this is where
the
they
whole
start
place becomes
explaining
trendy. Sailors
the
singing at
changes.
all times of the night. That awful music droning on and on. And to be honest with you, I think the Midway games are rigged.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
At night, it wasn't safe for a cannibal to walk the island alone.
Cannibals?
You say that like it's a bad thing. Well, it's true. But we are no longer vicious and bloodthirsty cannibals.
No?
No. We underwent a paradigm shift in our belief system several years ago.
You play on easy mode? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. When it gives you a warning pop-up text says, don't choose that one. You know we have to. Save. One time. We have to.
Pair of dimes?
We decided we wanted to live a healthy cannibal lifestyle, completely cut back on our fatty missionary intake, and went vegetarian altogether. But there certainly was a time I would have eaten you. Young guy like you, not too much muscle.
Hey!
I'd probably marinate you in white wine for 45 minutes, dip you in a light corn batter, wrap you in banana leaves and bury you in a pit with 100 hot coals, let you roast overnight. Then I'd serve you on a bed of basmati rice with a garnish of shiitake mushrooms and shallots.
But not anymore, right? But not anymore, right?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Fine.
I'm Guybrush. Boy, am I getting tired of saying this. Threepwood.
Why?
Mighty pirate, yada yada yada.
And
I
you're
am
not
Lemonade.
fooling anybody.
Can I help
Dominic.
you with something?
You've never, ever, ever got tired of that. Maybe perhaps these days, but I don't think so. I don't think so.
Aren't you afraid the volcano will destroy your village?
The volcano? Oh, no. Mount Acidophilus is completely harmless. We have curried favor with Sherman, the all-powerful god of the volcano.
The god of the volcano likes spicy foods?
Shut up, or I'll eat you.
Okay.
When we first landed on this island, the volcano god was most upset, belching out smoke, vomiting up lava. It was disgusting, really, and potentially hazardous. We knew we had to do something to pacify the volcano god, and we assumed a good sacrifice would do the trick.
A reasonable assumption.
But when we threw the sacrifice into the volcano, Mount Acidophilus erupted violently. We thought Sherman was upset at us, so we started making sacrifices every day. We tried everything. Fish, poultry, livestock, phenylalanine.
The usual.
Phenylalanine.
Then one day,
They have mentioned
we tried
phenylalanine
There was a huge eruption
lot
that nearly killed us all.
I'm
happened?
going to have to look up.
Sherman is
phenylalanine.
lactose intolerant.
Ah, it all makes sense now.
Now, Sherman is on a very strict diet. He only
What about
gets fresh
cilantro?
fruit, vegetables, and of course, soy products for the protein so important to muscle building.
Stand aside. I mean to visit the volcano.
I'm afraid I cannot allow that. Our ritual offering is about to begin.
Terrific. I'm fascinated by your quaint tribal customs.
Postcards and slides are available in the lobby. Non-cannibals are forbidden from witnessing the actual ceremony.
That's so unfair.
Tell it to the volcano gods. I don't make the rules, you know.
When does the ceremony begin?
It was supposed to have started half an hour ago.
Thank you for
Even now,
telling
members
us
of my
our way
village
to
are
get it.
preparing a human-like sacrifice for the volcano god.
Waiting for
Human-like?
Due to the delicate nature of the volcano god's digestion, we can't actually feed him real humans.
He's lactose
So we
intolerant.
sacrifice a human substitute. It doesn't really taste like a human, but it
I
has a
don't know.
similar texture.
So what's the
But it's
holdup?
more than just lactose
We're still
intolerant.
waiting
It'd
for
have
our
to be,
featured
because that
guest.
doesn't explain not being able to eat humans.
Who's your featured guest?
He's an ambassador from one of the other islands. It's all part of a new cannibal outreach program between the villages. Apparently not all villages are as punctual as ours.
I'll help you find him. What does he look like?
I don't know. He should be dressed for the ceremony. And he'd better be a vegetarian. We specifically asked for a vegetarian.
I'll, see you around.
I'll see you around.
I'll just walk over here so he won't see me put this on.
I love making the game have to cover for my complete lack of stealth.
Ick.
Finally, you're here. Come on, we're late for the sacrifice.
God of the volcano who resides in Mount Acidopolis, accept this sacrifice we make unto you. In the form of flesh with high amounts of fiber and wholesome cellulose, free of all fat and trans fatty acids, so that it might nourish you and bring your favor upon our humble village, and not upset nor agitate your ulcerative caldera.
Okay, boys, toss him in. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night.
You feed the volcano mannequins made from vegetables?
Yes, we do. Sherman isn't a strict vegetarian, but fatty foods can cause him severe indigestion.
So, like, if I threw some cheese in there, for example, like this.
You fool! You've given cheese to a lactose-intolerant volcano god.
Oh,
Do you know
no.
what that means? You brought about the coming of the divine dysentery.
Run.
Run for your lives!
Run, fuckers! Oh shit. Explosion. Some of those drips fell straight through the roof, killed everybody instantly. Terrible people. It didn't do that, but it could have.
Wow.
It could have.
That was more spectacular than I'd hoped.
Nice. Do I still have my giant tofu blocked up? I do. Good. Just in case I ever want to go back there. That entire room is not useful now. Other than maybe going to go talk to people. Alright. Hey, what's this question marks? Wait, no, I need to do something first. Let's go to this question marks.
Elaine looks like she's
Hi,
alright.
Elaine.
Hang on, honey. I'm going to get you out of this mess.
Can't really hide her on the ship. It's not our ship anymore. What if they fix the ship and leave, right? So, but bugs. We can leave with some bugs.
It's full of yummy, delicious sugar water. Bet that water sure tastes good.
Sweet.
They're trapped inside and glowing like mad.
One thing I want to do real quick here is, boom, another save. Gonna call some beach.
I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the. I really don't want to go in the. I really don't want to go in the. I really don't want to go. 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 I really don't want to go in the. Well, if you insist. That guy probably couldn't hold his breath underwater for very long. Too bad. I hope it was worth it for you. I really don't want to go in the. I really don't want to. I really don't want. 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 I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go in. I really don't want to. I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go in the ocean. I really don't want to go in the. I really don't want to go. I really don't want to. I really don't want to go. I really don't want to go. Well, if you insist.
Oh, I won't let
That
you
guy
pause
probably
during
couldn't
this
hold his
scene.
breath underwater for very long. Too bad. I hope it was worth it for you.
That was fun. Did it twice. Alrighty then, let's make a fucking. Let's see, what do we have? What can we do? Okay, well we have a pin that I'll already put through that. That's cool. Okay, we got a magnet. Let's put that on.
Cool, a cork with a magnetic pin stuck in it. The mind boggles at the possibilities.
It's called compass. We're making one. Measuring cups there. Although the pie plan, no, the pie pan
It's full of
is
seawater.
monolith, so that shouldn't matter. So let's do one quick thing first. Go to these questions.
Boy, it's windy up here.
It is. It's super windy up here. Like, what the heck? Put this little homemade lantern on the lantern post.
Perfect.
Now we need a new mirror on the other side, because that mirror's all sorts of fucked
The
up.
lighthouse is working now.
Yay! Hey, fixed lighthouse. Just really fixed lighthouse. Now we go. Hey, look, there's. Are you Sharon? Sharon? All I know is if, like, his death at sea turned him into one of these, like, fairy demon things like Sharon and stuff, he's got the shit end of the stick when it comes to. I love that he has a life vest. That's great. Grim figure with the life vest. GloKidd.
Hey, neat. It points north. Science is fun when you know the secret.
Let's talk to him first.
Who are you?
I am the lost Welshman.
Ooh.
I am the ferryman between here and Skull Island. Trapped for so very long in the icy ocean mists. Oh, how I hate that blasted mist.
Really? I like mist. I think it's pretty.
Well, sure, mist is pretty. But egad, is it dull.
Ooh. So much noise.
I'd like a ride out to Skull Island, please.
I will never again dare that wretched fog without a compass. Once too often did I tempt fate. And just look what it did to my clothes. Just look at me. I'm soaked.
Well, you know, I just happen to have a compass right here.
Then, poor mortal, I will show you the way. Rough seas and untold dangers await you on the mysterious Skull Island.
I'm not afraid.
You
So I am
will be.
hitting where I will have to cut it for the day pretty quick here. I figure we make it to Skull Island, get through a thing or two here, and then I'll have to call it. I'm gonna be ready to help with the kids when they come home.
Even the bravest
But I
of
want
men
to thank everybody
must
for
dread
watching
the
today,
horror of this
and
place.
I'll just be quiet.
Steel
during this
your
part.
courage, boy, now, before you gaze upon the terrible, horrible face of Skull Island.
That's a duck.
What are you talking about? Don't you see the skull?
This island doesn't look like a skull at all. It looks like a great, big, enormous duck. It should be called Duck Island.
Well, you see, you gotta squint and sort of turn your head and... Ooh, it's just so scary.
If you squint and turn your head, it looks like a bunny.
Well, anyway, see that light up there on the cliff face? That's Smuggler's Cave. It's run by King Andre, the greatest smuggler in the world. And his nefarious assistant, Cruff.
But how do I get up there?
You have to go to the top of the cliff.
Won't you be coming with me?
No, you must go alone. There will be someone there who will help you. But I warn you, beware of King Andre. He is as ruthless
This will be a
as
pretty
he is
decent
bold.
spot to put a
Good
cut
luck.
there when he's done.
Thanks.
Oh my god, listen. Alright guys, I am going to have to cut it for today, and we will come back on Saturday to wrap up the Curse of Monkey Island. This is not going to be much further, but it would be a little bit too long to pull it all into this stream. So, thank you very much everybody for watching today. Chat was excellent. And when we come back on Saturday, we will figure out exactly how all this ends up. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. Hope you all have an awesome day, night, evening, or whatever. And we'll catch you on the next stream. Cheers.